Okay. Guitar acquisition syndrome, GAS. That's what we'll call it from now on, just to be sure. My relationship with pickups came out of most everything else, out of stone ignorance, not stoned, stone ignorance. Because of my age, most of the music that I heard, rock and roll music that we're talking about, was late 50s when I was a little kid. And I realized 20 years later that virtually all of it, Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly, Eddie Cochran, all that music, even up to The Ventures and Walk Don't Run, all of it were single coil pickups of some type or another. However, by the time I figured this out, the race was on for loud as good. Our twin reverb Fenders looked so puny when you saw a Marshall full stack, and it made so much noise that you really had to have one. And when they came out with the humbucking pickups, there was this desire to make as much noise as humanly possible, and the humbuckers seemed to do that somewhat better than almost everything else. It took some years after that to realize the curious phenomena that when you turned the humbucking pickup volume down, it seemed to lose all its character. But that again is a matter of taste. I've heard lots of players using them. There are all sorts of stories about potentiometers and wiring systems that contribute to keeping the guitar brighter. Nobody wants to say it out loud, but they do things like put a small capacitor between the center lug and right lug on the volume controls that hopefully when you turn it back down, it will maintain some tonality. I've personally found that single coil pickups hold it much better for myself, but I would have to say that the humbuckers are probably the most popular pickup that come on an electric guitar.